Hi everybody, my name is Rhys Barber. I'm one of the audiologists here at Audiology Associates.
And my name is Taylor Green and I'm the other audiologist here. So this is my patient. We've got, you can see, a kind of a super sticky, it's a bit of a mixture really in this one. There's a lot of like dry skin on the outside. It looks wet at the moment because the patient's been using a lot of oil, but a lot of like dead skin that's wrapped around this like kind of block of cerumen, which is wax. Now this is the standard size on the tube that we've got here. Getting a really good grip, just trying to give it a good old wiggle just to try and walk this out of the ear canal, getting there around this little first bend in the ear canal.
You never know what you're going to get with that colour, do you? You never know whether it's going to be keratin or whether it's going to be cerumen. You just can't tell.
It's a bit of a, you get them a bit mixed really, and you get them like all unravelling half the time. This is more of the dead skin that we mentioned, so that kind of lighter colour. Sometimes you'll get it like a white, sometimes you get it like a grey.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean the wax or the cerumen tends to be more dark in colour. You can get lighter wax, but yes, a lot of the time it's kind of darker in colour. So we're just tidying up now. We've cleared the blockage already.
It's a little bit of keratin around the outside edge here, isn't it? It's not unusual. It's more common to get keratin around the outside edge because we talk about the epithelial migration, that conveyor belt mechanism for the epithelial cells in the ear canal. When it gets this out about, they've died off by this point. You're getting to fill with keratin and stuff like that. This one.
Yeah.
Looks nice and healthy though.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, patient's obviously hearing so much better already, but this is just I was just trying to take away as much as I possibly could without it squealing. Without the...
Always very mindful of that. My brain's gone blank.
Clarinetting.
Thank you very much. Always very mindful of clarinetting.
I'm normally the one.
I know.
I'm normally the one that you were taking over for.
Oh my God. I drew a complete blank there. I could do the same. I just couldn't find the word for it.
Like if I go quiet, maybe everyone will forget about it.
See, this is why we got to do the videos more often together, you see, because we all forget stuff and we go to each other.
So, multiple takes as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, eardrum looking nice and healthy there in the background.
Good light reflex on there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Textbook.
Yes.
Yeah, this one patient wasn't really having any issues with, but had been using oil because they did feel there was something in there, but you could see it wasn't completely blocked. So we're just using the same method here. We're lucky in a way that it hasn't softened to the point that it's gone very like kind of wet.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot more tricky to remove. We're kind of lucky this is all like one big piece.
You'd probably be, if it was like, you'd probably adopted more, I'd probably go more irrigation over that one. I had somebody the other day that the wax was so wet, it was covering ear canal, eardrum, but it was a very, very thin, dark wax. And literally irrigation for about, I'd say no more than about 15 seconds. And it was clear. You just see the water was just dark brown straight away, and lovely and clear within about 10-15 seconds.
It's actually quite a nice feeling as well.
Yes, it is. It is, you're right. There we are. Is it plugged beforehand?
Yeah, we had a little bit of obviously a little bit of clarinetting or something from those little dry bits of keratin that was left there. Some patients can find that a little bit uncomfortable as well because those if it's really kind of attached to the ear canal, we kind of hover above, but sometimes you do get a little bit of a touch to try and lift it, and it does get a little bit uncomfortable for some people, but generally it's a comfortable procedure.
Yeah, most of the time. I think people can say it's a little bit. You can get like a mild pinch or scratching sensation. 1.25 to 3 centimeters, by the way, in the last one.
Do you know, I didn't even see the.
See, this is why we cover each other's back. You see. So this is mostly keratin. I can see here. Now you get some patients like this where we talk about epithelial migration and going from that osseous to cartilaginous portion of the ear canal, right at the entrance to the canal here. What you find a lot of the time with some patients anyway, you get this layer of keratin that builds up that doesn't break away, it doesn't detach, so it folds over it, so it comes off the layer underneath and folds and almost closes up the front entrance there, the canal. And that's what's happened here. We've got this long strip of keratin, this dead epithelial cells filled with keratin there, this long strip. Oh, there's a bit of hair. I left that behind, okay. I didn't see, I went back in and got it almost. But yeah, you had that little bit of wax stuck at the back there. I have a few loose hairs, so I've just taken those out with the forceps there, guys. But this is what it looked like before, and you can see how they almost completely closed up the canal. But when you look at it afterwards with that gone, similar story here. This very thin keratin layer here that's come off all the canal walls, attached to the other side as well, which does happen, and you tend to find it can be a little bit sticky, quite tacky, this kind of stuff. So with that keratin will almost, if it touches some keratin in the opposing way, you've got two sticky surfaces, and they kind of bind, and then it'll start to dry and almost dry and seal on to one another.
Yeah, you get a lot of well, do get quite a few patients coming through saying their ears are sticking together when they're waking up in the morning and they got to give it a pull. That's more than likely why you've got this kind of sticky material.
Yeah. You can see there, it's quite a narrow canal as well, so it doesn't take much for those two pieces to overlap. Really thick, hard, dry layer, this one though. Look at that. That keratin is dried. It's starting to get quite tough. It can go almost like leather. It can get really, really tough.
Excuse me. Croaking up here now. Losing my voice already.
Don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy the videos, you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. If you have ear problems yourself, check out the link tree in the description. Click that and it'll take you to our website. And it's got everything you need to know about us. We're booking an appointment as well, so you can come and see myself or the lovely Mr. Taylor Green and get those ears sorted out then. This is more of I would say this is more wax at this particular portion. So they've got this kind of cerumen plug now, which has been sitting behind that keratin. There we go. Lots of wiggling there to get that out. Deceptively big.
Yeah, it's quite surprising what you can store in these little spaces.
Yeah, even the tiny ear canals you get a fair bit in. You can see how that keratin is lifting from the canal wall, almost you're sort of peeling. And we talk about that conveyor belt mechanism and the fact that those epithelial cells, growing like long strips all the way along the canal. But when they start to die and fill with keratin a bit too soon, you've got this long strip. And this is where things like your keratin ribbons, those sort of skin ribbons we talk about, where those are forming then in the canal as well. Eardrum looks fab, really, really good. 1.25 inches. I'm going to go with that one.
3 centimeters.
I didn't know what you were going to chip
No,
in.
I don't know. I don't know which end of the ruler I was looking at there, to be honest. Yeah, 3 centimeters.
Tuned out there for a degree.
I was zoned out then. Sorry, I was still sleeping.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching that video again today. Hopefully, me and the lovely Mr. Taylor Green will be back together again soon. But we shall see you again next week for some more videos. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we'll see you real soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.